My name is Dana Wooten, and I'm President CEO of the Clayton Chamber of Commerce. CCOC's Legislative and Governmental Affairs Committee is presenting a video series called Platforms at the Podium. This series allows candidates running for the Johnston County Public School Board to present their goals, vision, and plans for the future of Johnston County. We hope you find this video series very helpful and informative, and that you remember to vote between now and March the 5th.
Hi everyone, I'm April Lee and I'm a candidate for Johnston County Board of Education District 4. I'm a veteran teacher with 22 years of experience and I'm a mom of 3 children. I'm also a native of Johnston County. My oldest son graduated from Johnston County Public Schools a few years ago, and my 2 youngest children currently attend Johnston County Public Schools. My primary purpose in running is because I'm ready to get back to the work of education and our children and focus on the things that need our attention. We have for far too long neglected the work of our educators, and we need to get back to focus on that. To address the needs of our career and technical education program, we need to understand that they serve a critical role. Not everyone wants a 4-year degree or the debt that comes with it. We need to work with our county commissioners and with our college and career promise coordinators to expand our offerings at our high schools. We also need to focus on retaining and recruiting the very best teachers out there. Our kids deserve qualified and experienced teachers in our classroom. They deserve to have the very best. And in order to do that, we're going to have to continue to raise our pay for our classified and our certified staff. We also need to make sure that our learning conditions and working conditions for our kids and for our staff are top notch so that we don't have people who flee our district. And to do that, we can enforce consistency and also hold our kids accountable in our classrooms. If you'd like to know more about my platform, please feel free to visit my website at www.ajleeforboe.com. Thanks.
Hello folks, my name is David Marshburn and I'm running for School Board District 7. The first question here I'm asked, why am I running for Board of Education? The simple answer, to unseat the current felony indicted member of District 7, Ronald Johnson. The second question is, what are ways we can retain and recruit teachers? The first thing we need to do is give our current teachers the respect and support they deserve. This is an important key for retaining teachers. Once we have the current teachers' confidence in the administration, we need to focus on teacher subsidies. Teachers depend on the administration to help offset the low wages set by the state of North Carolina. When those two things, support and increased subsidies for teachers, become systematic, we can start building on a solid foundation. I'm David Marshburn and I am running for School Board District 7. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tassa McGowan and I'm running for Johnston County School Board in District 4. I was an educator for 20 years, the middle school, high school, and college levels. I have a master's degree in educational leadership, and I'm currently working as the office administrator at my church. I chose to run for school board this year for 2 main reasons. Number 1, we need school board members who behave with maturity and respectability, setting an example for our students, faculty, and administrators across the county. Number 2, I believe it's the God-given responsibility of parents to raise their children. The school is there to be a support to those parents in that role. This means that we have to be open and accountable to parents. They should know exactly what their children are being taught in the classroom, and they should have a way to give feedback and have a say-so in what's going on in our schools. We need to focus on the education in traditional subjects. Our students specifically need to grow in their language skills and their math skills, and we can focus on those things and support our families in the same time. I also think it's important to prepare our kids for what comes next. Students who graduate may or may not go to college. We need to focus on other areas and give opportunities for those students to learn life skills and career skills while they're in our schools. I would love to see classes like personal finance and budgeting, shop, home ec being offered in our schools, classes in tech for them to learn coding. We need to have those opportunities for them to explore different areas, learn what they're interested in so that they're prepared for what comes after graduation, can move on to thrive within our community. We want to have the best education we can for our students. We want to have excellent teachers in our classrooms. Attracting those teachers isn't all about finances. We're limited by the constraints of our budget and what we can do with our finances and what we can do with our salaries. But what we can do is create an environment where teachers love to teach, students love to learn, and there's a joy in education. We want to have the best schools in the country, and we can do that by creating the best environment in the country. Thank you so much for taking the time to be an informed voter and for listening to what I had to say. We'll see you at the polls.
David Spain, candidate for Johnston County School Board District 4. I graduated from Campbell University with a Bachelor of Science degree in Physical Education and Science. Spent 8 years teaching and coaching in North Carolina. For the last 36 years, I have been in health-related sales, marketing, management, training, and education. My wife and I home educated our son. We operate a small family farm and participated in the farmers markets across the Triangle, where we work closely with North Carolina A&T University. Home education allowed us to be active in homeschool sports, Christian youth theater, 4-H, and First Lego League. We participated in mentoring disadvantaged youth and ABRO, American Belarusian Relief Organization, to host a Belarusian child during the summer months. I am running for school board because I believe that education in Johnston County is not reaching its full potential. The school system has demonstrated a deficiency as seen in some recent reports. Johnston County showed 47% of elementary students were not proficient in reading and 44% not proficient in math. High school students, 53% not proficient in reading and 48 to 64% not proficient in math. It leads me to believe that we are not addressing the problems with solutions, as evidenced by the 2022-23 end of grade test scores only showed 2% increase to 55.2% passing. I want to provide a different perspective to solve problems and develop an attitude to embrace community values and to adequately engage and empower families to have a partnership for child development. I will emphasize the use of methods that stress critical thinking methods and proven educational techniques to improve priority areas of reading, math, history, and U.S. civics, government, science, English, and communication skills, business and economics for all students. Students need to be thinkers and prepared to be functional citizens. To have educational success, we need to reduce classroom size, adopt a demanding curriculum, set expectations for higher levels of performance, and eliminate disruptions during the school day. Let's expand course offerings and topics for students by utilizing experts in the community, as well as online classes from universities or private organizations. Let's consult and partner with Johnston County industries and businesses to see what their workforce needs are now and in the future. Provide students with the skills to meet these workforce obligations and make them the preferred candidates. We need to expand options for students to have more work-study opportunities, mentoring opportunities, and apprenticeship opportunities. Even expand job placement services for local businesses. Education should be child-centered and provide the needed resources, curriculum, and materials for the teachers to be able to meet the needs of all students while focusing them on their selected strengths and encourage them to the highest levels. Funds should be allocated to what is needed and essential to improve scores, add and retain proven successful teachers, provide a safe and nurturing atmosphere, and keep the school facilities maintained. I would like to see a full disclosure of a line item budget to see where funds are being allocated and evaluate those allocations to bring the desired return on improvement. We must be better stewards of the budgets by developing a 5 to 10 year budget plan in conjunction with the county commissioners and not rely on special monies from the government to ask for bonds that will raise taxes. Let's reward these employees who perform to the highest levels by developing an adequate yearly review and developing a career track for advancement and compensation. Let's develop and hire from within the system. Finally, we need to develop a vision to be proactive to meet the growing county needs and encourage partnerships with businesses, JCC, local and regional colleges and universities, healthcare industry, other community colleges, and organizations that can subsidize budgetary shortfalls with varied resources. Thank you. I would appreciate your vote.
My name is Jeff Sullivan. I am running for School Board of District 7. Just quickly, briefly about myself. And I am a 32-year educator in which I've served at the elementary, middle, and high school levels. I have also, my journey to Johnston County was from 1987, which I came actually to a church to be the youth and music minister while I worked on my certification for state of North Carolina. And then I began in 1988 as a TA and then to a teacher. I become a teacher, coach, administrator. I'm currently as a driver's ed instructor because I miss working with students. I am passionate about students. I am passionate about Johnston County and the career that I've had here. I'm also concerned about the culture and the climate of our school system and how it is affecting our students, our communities, our administrators, and our teachers, and how we conduct business and so on. And that's one of the things I think we need to have integrity. I think we need to be accountable and responsible for what we do to support this school system and its unprecedented growth. Also, specifically about CTE, I think our county does a good job of providing a diverse opportunity for all of our students. But what I also think we need to focus on too, primarily, is the infrastructure in which we provide more academies of EMS, fire, and police. I currently have had the great opportunity to work at Clayton High School as a fire academy, which are 2 in the county. And just speaking about that quickly, is that within the next 2 years, we're going to need 50 more firemen. All right. And to support the infrastructure, we need to expand these academies to all schools. I also think the technical sector is important too, because with our growth, I would love to see more partnerships with our communities in the way of plumbing, electrical, HVAC, entrepreneurials, people that want to go into business, that we could provide internships over the summer in which our kids could actually earn high school credit, in which it would motivate them to get there. It would be great hands-on experience. It would then support our community schools as well as your businesses, but also give these important experiences to our students. And there's many other things that we need to work on, but in this time I only have a few minutes. Also, the last part is our unprecedented growth. One thing that we got to focus on are facilities. We build facilities that are already too small. So we have to be prudent in how we look at our floor plans, that we don't sprawl out, but we can also build 2-story schools, which makes it more prudent and responsible on how we build, because that takes a lot of the budget, our capital outlay that we use. Also, we have to be very responsible for how we spend our money, making sure that we don't have any wasteful spending, that actually focus on students and teachers in the classroom, and that we are supporting the teachers. Another thing is, as we recruit teachers, there's roughly a $3,000 average disparity between Wake County and Johnston County. So we have teachers coming in and only having 2 years of experience, and then they leave for Wake County for better jobs. So we got to make sure we are being competitive. Also with our 25 plus year teachers, that their salaries actually flatten out at 25. And so we have teachers leaving at 30 when they are vital to mentoring and supporting our younger teachers. So I think we got to work on teacher recruitment, and we obviously have to be accountable and responsible to our administrators to make sure they are supporting our teachers in the school. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate your support.
Hello, my name is Talia Virgin, and I'm running for Johnston County School Board District 4. I believe as a licensed clinical social worker, I will put our schools first. And as a licensed clinical social worker, I will put our school first by bringing everyone to the table. I will listen to the concerns of the teachers, the people who work in the school, the parents, the students, and bring those concerns together so that we can strengthen our school and strengthen our school board. As a school board member of the Johnston County School Board, what I will address is ensuring that to expand our career and technical field, that we have business partnerships that are strengthened and that are strong along with the community college. This will give our children options for the future to help them become better citizens. Given the growth of the county, there is no way for the county to grow if our schools don't grow. We can build bigger and better schools, but what does that mean if we don't have teachers to work in those schools? We have to support the teachers by increasing their pay and giving them the tools and the support staff that they need so that they can teach our children. I will tell you that I believe that the key to our school's success is happy teachers make happy students, which make a happy family, which makes a better community. Support Talia Virgin for Johnston County School Board. Thank you.